Hello students, welcome back once again. Today we are going to discuss about numerical questions related to gas laws. So students, here comes our first question. Question is, a sample of gas occupies 100 dm cube at 1 bar pressure. Okay, and if the volume of the gas is reduced to 5 dm cube, decimeter cube, at the same temperature, what additional pressure must be applied? So here let me write the first given data. What are the things given? We have P1 pressure in the beginning, it is 1 bar, okay, and P2 we do not know, so let us put a question mark. V1 is 100 dm cube, okay, and V2 we have 5 dm cube. Since the temperature is constant, what we can do? According to Boyle's law, we know that P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. While rearranging, we get P2 is equal to, we have to get P2, right? P2 is equal to P1 V1 divided by V2. Okay, let's put the values in the equation. That is, P2 is equal to 1 bar is P1, right? 1 bar into V1 we have 100 dm cube, correct? Divided by we have 5 dm cube as the V2, right? So on calculating, we get this can be cut like this, so we get 20 bar as the what P2. Okay, so what is the question asked is what additional pressure must be supplied or applied. Here P2 is actually 20 bar. Here students, we know that P2 comes 20 bar and we know that P1 is equal to 1 bar. So how much is the additional pressure? The additional pressure applied can be calculated from we can minus P2, that is 20 minus 1 bar, we get how much? We get 19 bar as the correct answer. So students, 19 bar is the additional pressure must be applied. I hope this is understood to you. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 2. A weather balloon has a volume of 175 dm cube. When filled with hydrogen gas. So have you seen the weather balloon at a pressure of 1.0 bar, or you can write 1 bar. Okay, calculate the volume of the balloon when it rises to a height where the atmospheric pressure is, ATM means atmospheric pressure is 0.8 bar. Assume that temperature is constant. So children, we have the second question. A weather balloon has a volume of 175 dm cube. So we can take a 175 as a V1. V1 is a 175 dm cube. Okay. And when filled with hydrogen gas at a pressure of 1.0 bar. What is 1.0 bar here? So here 1.0 bar is the P1. P1 is 1.0 bar. What we have to calculate? Calculate the volume of balloon when it rises to a height where the atmospheric pressure is 0.8 bar. So we can write P2 is equal to 0.8 bar. Now what is not given here is V2 is not given. Okay, so the same formula we can use according to Boyle's law. What we have learned is according to Boyle's law, P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2, or you can write here what we have to find out is V2. So V2 is equal to P1 V1 upon P2. Okay, or V2 is equal to 1 bar, that is our P1, into 175 dm cube, that is our V1, divided by 0.8 bar. Okay, here bar and bar you can cancel. So while calculating we get V2 is equal to 218.75 dm cube. So that is the volume of the balloon when it rises to a particular height of 0.8 bar pressure. Okay, that is V2 is equal to 218.75 dm cube. Let's move on to the next question. We have question number 3 now. A sample of helium gas has a volume 500 centimeter cube at 373 Kelvin. Calculate the temperature at which the volume becomes 260 centimeter cube. Assume that pressure is kept constant. Students, let's move on to the question number 3. A sample of helium gas has a volume of 500 centimeter cube at 373 Kelvin. Okay, calculate the temperature at which volume becomes 260 centimeter cube. Assume that pressure is kept constant. Okay, so here the initial volume is V1 is 500 centimeter cube, and it changes to V2, that is 260 centimeter cube. And at V1, when volume was 500 centimeter cube, temperature was actually 373 Kelvin, right? We have to find out the temperature at which the volume becomes 260 centimeter cube. So we have to find T2. Okay, the second temperature T2 we have to find out. So for that we can apply Charles' law. Since the pressure of gas is constant, according to Charles' law, we know that V1 by V2 is equal to T1 by T2, correct? So while rearranging we get T2 is equal to T1 into V2 divided by V1. Okay, and we know that T1 is 373 Kelvin into 260 centimeter cube is the V2 divided by 500 centimeter cube, that is our V1, correct? So this centimeter and centimeter you can cancel, 0 cancel. While calculating we get 193.96 Kelvin as the temperature change, that is T1 to T2. The temperature dripped from 373 to 193.96 Kelvin. So So what we have discussed or studied in Charles law is volume increases when the temperature increases and volume decreases when the temperature decreases. That is, V is directly proportional to T. Now let's move on to the next question. Next we have a sample of nitrogen gas occupies a volume of 1.0 dm cube at a pressure of 0.5 bar and at 40 degrees Celsius. Calculate the pressure of the gas if compressed 0.225 dm cube at minus 6 degrees Celsius. Okay, so children, let me read the question once again. A sample of nitrogen gas occupies a volume of 0.1 dm cube at a pressure of 0.5 bar and at 40 degrees Celsius. Calculate the pressure of the gas if compressed to 0.225 dm cube at minus 6 degrees Celsius. From the available data, given that V1 is equal to 1.0 dm cube, correct? And V2 we have, V2 is 0.225 dm cube, correct? The gas compressed to 0.225 dm cube. Okay, now P1 we have, P1 is 0.5 bar and P2 is not given, so let's put a question mark. And T1 and T2 are there. T1 is equal to 40. 40 means when you convert into Kelvin, 40 plus 273, we get 313 Kelvin. And T2 we have minus 6 degree. Minus 6 degree plus 273, we get 267 Kelvin. Correct? So these are the given data. Now according to our gas equation, P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 divided by T2, or P2 is equal to P1 V1 into T2 divided by T1 V2. Okay, so what we have to find out here is, we have to find P2 here. On substituting the values, we get P2 is equal to what? How much is P1? P1 is 0.5 bar, right? Into 1.0 dm cube, that is our V1, into 267 Kelvin, that is our T2, divided by T1 is 313 Kelvin into 0.225 dm cube, that is our V2. We get P2 on calculating it as 1.896 bar. Okay, children. So that is the pressure of the gas if the gas is compressed to 0.225 dm cube. Okay, so we can calculate by using ideal gas equation. P1 V1 divided by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. Okay, so students, there are more questions given in the NCERT as well as in the refreshers. Please continue practicing questions from the textbook as well as from the refreshers and understand the concept well. We will discuss another topic in the next module. Thank you and have a nice day.